How are you guys today? Hope you're having an awesome day. We are going to fix your swing. Yes, you can swing like a pro, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm not joking either. Let's go. Today's video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet. Live more, carry less. I have the carbon fiber model here, a sleek, nice design that holds everything you need. A few credit cards in the slot here, just slide it right in and push it out with your thumb. Money, little clip bungee on the back. Beautiful, sleek design. Absolutely love this thing. I don't like to carry much, so this is perfect for your pocket, your back pocket, throw it in your car, you're good to go. Thanks for watching, by the way. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. A lot of the products I use and recommend, I put links in the description below, so just open that up. There's a lot of cool stuff down there, so be sure to check that out. For today's video, what you're going to need is something to record your golf swing. Use your phone, okay? What I like to use, when I'm using my phone, my favorite app would be V1 Golf, okay? This is not a sponsored video. I don't care what you use. You don't even have to use any swing thing at all if you don't want to. You could just use your phone. I like V1 because it's just, I've used a bunch of them. This is the least susceptible to crashing and that kind of thing. And I believe it's free, so I'm not selling you anything anyways. I think I use the free version. I won't even upgrade because you don't need to. So when I'm using my phone, I like V1. The reason I like it is because I can record my swing. I can set it on a timer, hit go, run up there, hit the shot, come back and hit stop. Okay, and then I can easily draw lines and look at my swing with the lines. I could scroll through. I can compare myself to other versions of myself or pros, things like that. So you just need something to record your swing like that. And if you could draw lines, that would be very, very helpful for you. These have pro swings in there so you can look like a pro and copy things they do. That's why I recommend this or something like it that has pro swings in there, because if you want to swing like a pro, you've got to at least kind of look like one. What we're going to do is look at, you know, how do you correct your swing to make it look like the pro, like a pro swing. So that's what you want. So that's why you need something, all right? Oh, and then you're going to need some way to attach your phone. Let's say you're using your phone. Most people do. Just get, they make attachments so that would hold your phone and it would clip to your alignment stick, and you just stick that in the ground. So look for that. What I'm going to use today is I've just got this little clip here, and it goes on my tripod. So I use that for the phone. What I'm going to use today is going to be the TrackMan and its app, because it's the same. It's very similar to this, the V1 app. It's just going to be easier for the purposes of the video. If I use that, it's going to be easier, okay? But if I wasn't shooting a video, I would be using the V1 app. But I have the TrackMan, so I'm going to use that to show you how to do, get your swing to look like a pro. Just to be clear, I'm using a different app, but I'm not going to use anything on that app that's not available on the other apps, okay? It's just video, line, that's it. That's all I care about right now. Let's go. So when you're recording your swing, there's really two angles that are probably the ones you're going to look at the most. There's this one. This is the down the line view when you're back here, okay? It's what we call down the line. This would be the line that you're aiming at. You're down the line. The other view would be if you're videoing yourself this way. This is the face-on view. In this video, we're just going to do the down the line view, but you get the idea. If you're setting up down the line, you want your camera straight back, let's say from your hands, or you don't want it out that way too far, or you don't want it behind you too much. You can go straight back somewhere between the ball and you, right in here. Just go straight back on that line. If you're face on, you get it. It's just, you don't want to be kind of kicked off to the side, straight this way. You can figure that one out. That one's a lot easier. Okay, so when you're videoing your swing, it's super important. I have a lot of people send me their swings and I look at them and they're like, wow, once I videoed my swing, I saw exactly what I was doing wrong. And that's what you will see. You will see what you're doing wrong if you video your swing. So it's easier than ever now. Use your phone, you're good to go, okay? So you want to video your swing. If you notice in my swing, if you've watched my channel for any period of time, you'll notice what I tend to do in my swing, especially in the driver. The longer the swing, this happens. And I get like this. So we're gonna correct that today, and we're gonna make it look more like the pros in the top of the backswing, okay? So here's typically what I look like. Okay? It's my driver. And okay, we got my swing here. So I'm gonna put a line on here so you guys can see what's going on. And there I am, we're just gonna scroll right through it. As you can see, takeaway's pretty good. And then the club gets across the line right there. That's what my club looks like going across the line. And it gets frustrating because as I come down, I get pretty steep and I have to do a lot of manipulating to recover. And when I'm off, things get pretty squirrely. And even that one was 52 feet right of target. Like if you wanted to see what that ball flight looked like. Not a bad shot, but it's hard to control everything. Pretty good, high spin. The more that club wiggles around, the more it's gonna spin and the more issues you're going to have. So what do we do to fix that? So what you would do is you would get your video and you would say, okay, what do I wanna fix here? So I know I wanna fix that wristy across the line move. So I'm looking at that and saying, okay, what do I do? Like I can't even feel that in my swing. It's just normal. The problem is, I mean, I see it in my eye as I hit, I see it over here, so I know I did it. And when I'm on the golf course, that kind of messes me up. I'm like, oh, dang it. I see the club. So one, I gotta not see it. But two, how do I fix that so that that doesn't happen? What I have to do now on video is say, okay, I gotta start feeling different things. I have to feel something. Right now I don't feel anything. I have to feel something now that takes away from that movement, right? We want to eliminate a movement. So this is something I'm big on, is exaggerated feels. So I know, okay, I know in my golf swing that this is going on with my wrists. See that? You could just see it. So you're like, okay, so this is going on with my wrists. What's the opposite of this? The opposite of this is this. Okay, right? So now I'm thinking, okay, I need to feel not this, okay? So let's see what happens if I'm at the top of my backswing, if I feel this. Okay, so on this face-on view, so I'm going here, I want to feel this here. So that's what, now I'm going to take a swing, and instead of this movement, at the top, I'm going to feel this. Does that make sense? It looks weird, so that's how I'm going to feel. Like that, it's almost a Daniel Berger type of move, right? He's kind of like that. So I'm going to feel this back there. And so now let's see what that looks like. I'm going to feel something, and I'm going to video it to see what it looks like. This is how you self-correct your swing. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so I'm just doing a little practice. Okay, that's the feeling I want. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that felt weird. Man, that felt weird. And 104, I still got good club head speed, 104 miles an hour, 282. It's a little farther right, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about my swing here. Let's see what that feeling produced. We're discovering this all together, right? Aren't we? At least we're seeing my swing for the first time with that feeling. Let's see.
And oh my gosh, there's a world of difference between the two swings, right? Look at that. I take it back, that club, okay, it goes a little bit. It moved a little bit across the line, right? But that's pretty good. Wow. Okay, let's see what that ball flight looked like. I mean, it went a little more right. Again, I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to get my swing to look pretty good. And I could look at the other numbers and know, like, okay, I came a little over the top, so I can come a little more inside out. I mean, there's a lot of things I can look at based on these numbers, but all in all, like, I'm pretty happy with the video portion of that and what that looked like just by feeling that one little feeling. So now I felt, you saw it on video, right? I felt like I was like this up there, but I still was here and I came a little bit. The first one was way over here. The second one was a little better, way better. And let's see if I can exaggerate so much I overdo it. So now I'm gonna feel like I'm more here. Like, dude, like my wrists don't cock at all, they uncock. So I'm here and I'm gonna just do that. That's the feeling I'm gonna try to have on this swing. And let's see what actually transpires with that feeling. That felt so weird, I thought I was gonna miss. Okay, oh my gosh. See the numbers populate? Club path 1 degree inside out. Face angle 0.3. Club head speed 106 miles an hour. 291 total. Like, I don't even have to see my swing right now. I hope when we look at it, it does what I wanted it to do. But the numbers that were produced, 33 feet left of center, so a nice little draw. Let's just look at that ball flight first. I mean, exciting when you see it. Look at that. I mean, 106 too, for me, that's really good. A tiny little baby draw, you know, 30 feet left, 10 yards off the center. That's pretty good. Let's look at that video. Okay, I'm gonna draw I always like my swing plane line on there. That's what I usually draw, just to kind of have as a baseline something to look at. And then I just scroll through it because I'm working at the top of my backswing right here. Close. Like, it was a little long, but it was longer. If you look at that swing, okay, it's pretty good. Like, it's a long swing, pretty squared at the top. Everything's looking good, but there's none of this happening. So we'll do even one more. I'll exaggerate it even farther, right? So this is really good. This is my best one. Like, I would take that all day. I'd be happy right now and just start hitting shots with that feeling. But for you guys' sake, let's just do one more and see if we can't get even more of a feeling. So that was a long swing. So I'm gonna just take it here and I'm gonna really start extending my hands and wrists really low at that point. At least that's what I'm gonna feel, right? I don't know how well I hit that one. Good club head speed. Oh, that baby fade. That's probably one even better. Okay, so the club path is 0.1, which means I swung to the left like 0.1. It's almost perfect, and my face was 1.2 open. So that's gonna produce a little cut shot, 50 feet right. I'll tell you, like, if that's the miss, I'll take that. A little baby cut going 297 yards. Spin is pretty low. Everything's great there. I don't hate that. You know, what is that? 48 feet, 15 yards right of center. It's still fairway, and of course I play. Let's look at the swing. And I try to get that right on the line. That's all right. And drawing lines on V1 is actually easier than TrackMan, to be honest with you, because you can use 2 fingers and just put it on. So something to check out. Let's look at it. See how I felt. Oh, that's perfect position. Stay there. Don't go past that. Oh my gosh. Right there. That's where I want to be. That's pro quality right there. Everything's pro quality in that swing. So I felt a little shorter, and I'm feeling something that's the opposite of what I'm actually doing. That's how you fix your swing. That's how you go from what you were doing to what you want to do, all right? So if you want to fix your own swing, which you can totally do, and I highly, highly recommend it for many reasons. One, you're gonna figure you out, and that's half the battle. Two, you're gonna have more confidence on course if you're doing the self-correcting. If you're constantly going to a pro and they fix you up a little bit, but you don't really get it, you don't understand it, you're not figuring things out on your own, it's not going to transfer in here. And that's where you need it the most. So look, I was doing this, and you've seen, go watch my videos. This is something I struggle with. This is something I struggle with a lot. So I constantly got to go back here and get this feeling. But that's my biggest hiccup in my swing. And it caused me to get in here, and then I got to lose my spine angle to rescue myself. So in order for me to do it, I have to feel such the extreme. I'm feeling like I'm casting the club. I feel like that, like I have no wrist angle. I feel like I'm here, and then I'm releasing my wrist angle. That's the feeling I have. But when you see it on video, it looks pro quality. So like if you're opening your club face here, when you on your video, you need to feel like you're shutting your club face and video it and see exactly where you're at. You're gonna feel like you're shutting it and keep going to the extreme level to where you overdid it. And then you'll be like, wow, I felt like I was gonna break my arm because I rotated backwards so hard. I felt like I was here. But when I looked at it, I looked like a pro. Now, that's what will happen. And eventually you'll get to a place where your feel and the reality, the feel and real is the same. And that's a magical place. I rarely get there, but you'll slowly get there. But you've got to feel the exact opposite of what you're actually doing. So see what you're doing and say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And then tell yourself, do the opposite. I'm doing this. Oh, I'm swaying off the ball. Now, so when I take a backswing, let me feel like I'm moving forward. Do the opposite of what you're doing, and you will slowly self-correct and get the swing that you're looking for. Good luck out there. Hope this video is helpful. This is like a jam video. I think this is the secret sauce to you self-correcting your swing and getting the look and feel and performance you want out there. We just gotta know how to do it. This is the secret. This is the answer. Good luck. Comment below. Let me know how this is working for you. Extreme opposites will get you where you want to go. Love you guys. See you next video. Bro, 1 inch. That's a swing. I missed the center by 1 inch. Look at that. I missed the center. That's how far I missed the fairway, right there. You see, look. 0.1 feet, 0.1. Whatever 0.1 of a foot is.